It is, we drove to a little after midnight last night, got in the back of the truck at a rest area, went to sleep, woke up, back to driving. Just crossed into Nebraska. I don't know, I'm gonna do a little looking around. Just saw two strutters on the side of the road, but they're along the river, which is all private, and they'll give an old boy permission to get out there and go hunting them. So I'm gonna head on down the road. I ain't sure if I'm gonna stop or not. We'll just see how we feel when we get there. We're getting some clothes on because we're in Nebraska. It's one of those flyover, or in my case, drive-through states, and I figured there's no sense in driving through it without giving them a little bit of my money. So donated, I think it was $153 for a turkey tag. On my route, I'm passing this wildlife management area. I think it's about, I can't remember how many acres it is. I know it's almost 2 miles from one end of it to the other. Just riding down the road, trying to find us wild turkey to hunt. That's all we're doing. Yes, I feel like a tool for wearing my sunglasses turkey hunting. But it's bright out here right now, and well, I was afraid if I did, I'd have a headache by the time I got back. So I got my sunglasses on. I'll take them off for your turkey gobble. But we're going on that stroll. We ate us a sandwich and a handful of chips and drank us some water and put our boots on, and we're going back in here, do a little yupping, make it just a big circle. See if we can't find us turkey. Okay, so crazy thing, I'm walking in, I just had a phone call, got service right now. My tax people were calling me because like 2 days is tax day, and well, I'm a last minute kind of guy, so they were calling me about some questions about that. I got off the phone, literally hung it up, and heard a turkey gobbling. I'm looking at a turkey, he's about a mile away, but he's up on the top right here. Check this out. A million miles away, but there is a turkey in here, boys. He is on good ground. Now I gotta look at these maps, figure some things out. Big old creek bottom between us. That's gotta be him right there. Must have dropped off the back of that hill. He disappeared. That creek bottom over there. That creek bottom. I think I can get back down here. Come up there. Sufficient. Let's make a loop, guys. Gotta get him to gobble again. He was moving down this way, but I hadn't heard from him. I think that was him. I just heard he's done way down past me, I think. He was moving quick. The turkey just walking and gobbling. Well, I missed out on that opportunity. I don't know if I could have gotten the ball game or not. I mean, I may have should have started talking to the turkey a little quicker. Essentially, the turkey was just freaking walking and gobbling like a dream. He come over the top of that hill, and I saw him from 740 yards away, and he was kind of walking, quartering away from me. And now that I'm over here on the opposite property line, I thought he was on us, but he was one of these little steep hilltops over from the property line, but either way, he was close enough to call him across the way he was acting. But now that I'm over here, I'm pretty sure they're so far off. Can't be 100% certain, but I'm thinking I hear two turkeys together up to the left further, and I think I keep hearing him, like he just kept that line. He was already headed to those two turkeys that was gobbling, so that would make sense. I'm not gonna sit here and twiddle my thumbs. I'm gonna keep on walking down through here. I'm gonna get to the top up here and get all the way to the back like I'd initially planned. I guess I'm just gonna walk the other side of the property now instead of the yonder side. So I walked up here to the property line, and then it juts back to the, if we're walking north, it juts back to the west, and the creek bottom runs up off the private, comes in onto the public, and I'm at the back of that creek bottom now. I've done made the corner, and hitting a tube call, and that I'm sure it's probably the same turkey gobbles. I guess now that I'm calling straight down the creek bottom, he can hear it a little better, and he's hitting it every daggone time, but he's a country mile over there now. We had that turkey gobbling down in here. It seemed like he may have went over that way a little bit. Just had one turkey gobble one time back here. This big old bunch of little narrow canyons and valleys back here, and he gobbled one time. Sounded like a long ways off, but it was definitely a turkey gobble. Won't do it again though, so I'll give it about 20 minutes. Nothing's got any closer. Everything's quit gobbling. Or he's quit gobbling. This turkey still only gobbled one time, but I'm confident that was a turkey I heard gobble over there. There's a big bowl, like it's big tops and stuff, and it's a big red cedar bowl. I mean, there's no roost trees down here. I know these turkeys ain't roosting on any part of this property I've seen yet. There's a big creek bottom over there where that turkey's at, and I can see cottonwood tops. I'm sure that place will light up at daylight, but I mean, it's hundreds of yards away where that turkey is now, so I mean, you probably kill one late morning or something here, but I don't think it's a morning, it's a roost thing. We'll climb on over the top and see what's on the backside here and see if we can find one. It's going on 4:30 now, and sunset's at like 9, so we still got quite a few hours to gallivant. Let's do it. Well, we head back to the truck. We stopped back by the old boy that we were messing with earlier today. He's a lot closer to us now, but I'd still be very surprised if he comes across here. He's got a thick red cedar bottom to cross, and it's getting kind of close. He's got the cottonwoods on the other side that he should be roosting in, but I guess we'll entertain him for a minute. Top of the morning to you ladies and gents. Yeah, right. We're already at our little parking spot here. Let me see if this light does better. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's better. I'm in my little parking lot here. Parking spot, parking lot, whatever. Gonna brew us up a quick cup of coffee. About an hour, maybe an hour and a few minutes until official sunrise. And yeah, that's about it. Starting to break a little bit. That stuff right there will take the skin right off your tongue, boy. Lord have mercy, you'll be walking around with a bold tongue. Coyotes are raising Cain, and there's already some turkeys gobbling on the wrong side of the road. And then I heard the boy that we messed with yesterday evening gobble too, and it sounds like he's got some buddies with him this morning that are gonna talk, so. There's literally turkeys gobbling everywhere. Everywhere off the property we can be on. It's literally, they're like 300 or 400 yards off that side, 300 or 400 yards off that side. There's turkeys gobbling everywhere. I can't go sit down on none of them. That's crazy. I like hearing turkeys gobble up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know which way to go though. Which property line I want to sit on, try to yelp them across, I guess is the question. If you can hear it. There's turkeys everywhere except where we can be. We gotta find one on our side. This ain't the property line here. That tree line right there is though. And the turkeys are way on over. That big cottonwood drain that we showed you yesterday evening's over there, and that's where. Try my best to get you guys up to speed in as few words as possible. Maybe not as few words, but as little time as possible. But anyways, worked most of the day, or a lot of the day yesterday, and what the time that I wasn't working, I was on the road trying to glass up or find some turkeys on public. Hard to do around here. Tons of turkeys. I mean, turkeys everywhere. Pushing turkeys out of the road with a vehicle. It's just that they're all on private's owned by like these farms that are just thousands and thousands of acres. So trying to find who owns it's next to impossible. When I did find people that owned property, they were either a guide outfit or they wouldn't allow hunting for one reason or the other. Why are you coming out of focus now? So I switched up the place that I was hunting. It was a little bit more obvious. I've tried to find a little bit more discreet piece of public ground here. That's where we're going to be going in. It's got about 1.5 miles to the spot in the back. Never stepped foot on it. Don't even know if there's going to be a tree big enough for a turkey to roost in, but I had to switch it up. We're going to be pulling out of here today because I don't want to spend too much time here. Personal preference, I like hunting turkeys in the woods, in the timber, and there's just not a lot of that in Nebraska. So there should be a turkey in there. Got these issues again. But you can see the corners right here. Heard a turkey gobbling right down in there in that property line, as you can see. Runs down that way. So we are way on the back of this place. Oh. Got all the way down this creek bottom and bumped into a hen right here. She never knew I was in the world, and I don't think it was her. I thought I heard another hen yelping up top. The turkeys were in the next bottom, what do you call these? Creek bottoms, I guess. Next creek bottom over. There's not creeks in the bottom of them, but I think that's what you're called. I'm sure these turkeys are probably just cruising up one of these things. But the wind ain't gonna let me hear nothing, man. There's the turkeys we've been hunting, listening to, moving toward. And here's the fence. I'm all the way at the end of that place. That fence is the end. And them turkeys are 1,200 and some odd yards across it. But what's crazy is there's another block of public on the other side. There's just nothing that connects, and they are really close to the public if they're not on it. And I hear a turkey gobbling that I don't think's him. That's further, that would definitely be there. So unfortunately I got 1.5 miles back to the truck. So that's 30 minutes. And I get around there, I mean, no telling where these freaking things will be by that time. So anyways, ain't nothing we can do but get started on it. That we've been on this morning is that way. That cow crap I just kicked open has corn in it, so these people must be feeding their cows some whole kernel corn. These turkeys earlier were right on the property line of public and private. I was looking at them from 1,200 some yards away. Problem is, when I was finally got back to the truck, which took forever, it's about 1.5 miles back to where I was at, and got all the way down here, there was 2 dogs like off the side of the road. The turkeys were gone, so I give it about an hour, assuming the dogs probably just bumped the gobblers, turkeys, off into one of these canyons, and now I'm going to slip in here and try to get to a high point and see if I can't see or hear him. SOBs. Oh gosh dang it. I can make a break for it and get to those trees. The turkey's on the other side of those trees. But I don't know what these cows are going to do and if they're going to run right through it. I mean, he's right there. The cows are running right through the turkey. Which way is he going to go? Start trying to get up this gully. They give you this open land. I guess these people partner up with the state or whatever to give this land so that you can hunt it. And they put so many cows on it that you literally cannot step on the place without cows going everywhere, which is exactly what has happened. I walked on it, hear a turkey gobble way up this drain. I start coming up the drain. You can see the drains. You just about can't get up them. So I try to get up on the edge there to walk the edge. As soon as I do, there's cows there. They blow. Everything starts bellowing, as you can hear behind me. The turkey gobbles, but he's on his way out. I don't blame him. Somewhere right here along this little creek bank edge. I'm gonna try to ease up and have a look. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to see. should have been right there. It's extremely close when he gobbled that. Turkey's gone. No idea where the turkey is gone. I don't know where the turkey went. I mean, we had him at, in shotgun range, no doubt. I guess the cows pushed him. I felt like the cows were pushing him and I was trying to catch up, but I thought he had paused for a second or something because he gobbled in the same place several times in a row, and then I got there and he's nowhere to be found. Nowhere. These cows are an absolute nightmare. You can't hunt around them. I enjoy a ribeye as good as the next guy, but I am fully prepared to kill every cow on the earth right now and not feel bad about it. Dude, just gobble. Turkey gobbling right there. How we have missed each other, I have no idea. I swear that turkey's gobbling in the same freaking place. If he just keeps it up instead of going cold like he did a while ago. We got this ditch we should really be able to work with. Okay, get up. Man. Man, I can't believe what I just went through to kill that turkey. I can't get up this hill. Jesus Christ, thank you, Jesus. I look like I've been, I don't know. I look like that kid in right field. Been out there supposed to be playing baseball, but he's making mud pies. Jeez. I can't believe I just killed that turkey amongst all these cows. Holy crap. I don't know how I crossed paths with him. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got us one. Oh, man. Dang, pretty nice spurs on that turkey. I think we got ourselves a who knows what old turkey. Big boy, I bet that was you down there striding around with your gals this morning. Don't worry, buddy. What you lack in beard, you make up for in beauty. I've caught my breath at this point. I want to show y'all exactly what we went through to put ourselves over this turkey. This area that I'm hunting, you can tell all the top. I mean, you can see for 100 million miles around here. And these little draws, little ravines are super steep and they're choked with red cedar. And so I had to basically, he started gobbling up here this time. Same scenario as before. It's just this time it worked. I didn't have the cows. The cows, I'd finally gotten around them and pushed them on over. But let me look here. Where was I at? I think I was right down here. Here's how steep these dang things are. This is where I eventually saw it come up right here. But this is, whoa. These dang ravines are just sheer and steep, and the ground under them is soft. You can see I came up right through here, and I got to right there. You can see it where it looks like a doggone armadillo's been in here with a backhoe. But I got up to right there. That was going to cause me an issue. That little, if you can tell, this little side, these little limbs laying sideways. I was afraid to come up too high to get over them because, I mean, as you can see, the top is right there, and he was stupid close. So I looked over here down this little chute that I just walked down. You can tell it's kind of more gradual right here. I thought I'll do that because I thought he was gobbling right here. I thought I'll shimmy around, which is where you can see what I did. And I got to there, and I come up behind right here. I was on my knees and I came up and I saw him right there, but by the time I did, he gobbled a couple times, and then he walked up this way. I said, crap, he's getting behind all this junk. I need to get back in the hole I was originally in. That's when all of this took place. Down through there, back to there. I just scooted up as close as I could to those overlying branches right there. Kind of had to, like, I was trying to dig my feet in because I was sliding down this thing. I mean, I ain't gonna get back over there because I'll bust my face again trying to get back out. But I was kind of sliding down, my feet was giving out from under me, so I had to make one good push and try to get some solid footing. And when I did, I looked up and I was high enough for him to make the top of my head, and he had his head erect, and that's when I just came up with the gun. And I was fishing through all these dead cedar branches, but I was able to find me a hole through there and touched off on him. Then and then I proceeded to try to get out and start busting my face several times. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, this ground after that rain is slick as, I mean, look here. Oh, man. I could sit right here and take me a nap. But I think I better smoke this cigar instead. Because I'm about to find a car wash for these boots. Let's smoke this puppy. days are numbered. Yesterday was officially the last day in Georgia's season.